caught me off guard there for a second, folks. Photographers, flying filmmakers. If you haven't tuned in before, I'm Chris. I'm out on the St. Lawrence River looking for eagles, and I found one across the bay here. Blue tarp. How it got in there in this secluded area, I have no idea, but I suspect a camper. Just coming up on some geese here. They'll have a nest nearby. I'll just scoot away this way gently so as to not frighten them. I'm looking for some trumpeter swans and loons I saw in here last night during sunset. Floating on the inside channel, the wind outside on the river is quite strong. There go a couple geese. Not squawking. Must be a nest right in there. As I was floating, it dawned on me. This water, obscuring the rocks I just ran aground on, fell between 180 and 205 years ago in the upper reaches of the Great Lakes watershed. The St. Lawrence is the outflow to the ocean, in case you didn't know that, for the Great Lakes, and it takes about 200 years for the water to make its way from Lake Superior to the Atlantic Ocean. Where I am right here, probably 180 years ago, coincidentally, when my family first arrived here in Upper Canada. Life is indeed like a river. Life begins in the headwaters and ends at base level death. The price of admission. But in a holistic universe, which we know this is, there really is no beginning and no end. The cycle begins again. I've been paddling this stretch of river for about 15 years. In fact, I've always lived on a river. Before this, it was the Fraser River, where I had the blissful experience of swimming with sea lions and salmon and sturgeon and practicing my alliteration. We'll be coming up on an Inukshuk here soon. At least it should be there. I built it last week. We'll see. Another piece of garbage. I will be picking this garbage up on my way back. It's one of the things I do here along the shoreline. One of the things Caesar and I did, actually, for over a decade. I will continue, but sadly, my faithful companion and constant shadow, Caesar, has slipped the mortal coil. He had late-stage kidney disease, and I had to euthanize him not long ago. Things are a bit different, of course. Saudade is how I would describe it, as opposed to sadness. A deep, profound longing for something that you've missed, But that's why I'm still out here, because I know he's here with me. He's peed everywhere out here for miles and miles and miles. He's fed those ducks that we're just taking off now. More mallards. And there they just skirted. You'll be seeing them fly behind me there in a moment, I'm sure. My A6400 is mounted on the bow of this kayak. The decks, of course, are canted.